Hi everyone, and welcome to Beginner ESL A1 Listening. This is lesson 3. In this lesson, we're going to continue working on providing names and personal information, making sure you know how to pronounce numbers and to spell names either of people or streets, how to say addresses. All right, so do you know the names of any famous streets? And you have postcodes or zip codes in your city. So first we're going to read the full address of this letter. So go ahead and take a few moments and look that over and then listen as I read it aloud. It says to Meredith Knox, 12450 Creek Street, Canyon View, Texas, 08342, United States. All right, now we're going to read the questions below. This has to do with a booking for Mr. Khan, and then you'll listen to the recording and answer them. So how many people appear in the recording? Does Mr. Khan live in a house or an apartment? In what city does Mr. Khan live? And what is his nationality? So let's listen.
Okay, Mr. Khan, we're almost finished. I just need to confirm your address.
Okay, it's Gran Via 8, apartment 17, Madrid.
Is there a postal code?
Yes, 86400.
Okay, thanks. And just your passport details.
My passport number is M4326890.
Is it a Canadian passport?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll send you a confirmation now.
All right, so how many people were in that video? Or, sorry, in that audio, in that recording? Well, we heard two people. Okay, and does Mr. Khan live in a house or an apartment? Well, I'll play it again, and I'll stop it at the point where we get that answer.
Okay, Mr. Khan, we're almost finished. I just need to confirm your address.
Okay, it's Gran Via 8, apartment 17.
Okay, so right there he said apartment 17, so that tells us he lives in an apartment. And then in which city does Mr. Khan live?
Madrid.
Madrid. And finally, what is his nationality?
Is there a postal code?
Yes, 86400.
Okay, thanks. And just your passport details.
My passport number is M4326890.
Is it a Canadian passport?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll send you a confirmation now.
Okay, so from his passport, we know that his nationality is Canadian. All right, now we'll listen again, and this time you can read along as we fill in the gaps.
Okay, Mr. Khan, we're almost finished. I just need to confirm your address.
Okay, it's Gran Via 8, apartment 17, Madrid.
Is there a postal code?
Yes, 86400.
Okay, thanks. And just your passport details.
My passport number is M4326890.
Is it a Canadian passport?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll send you a confirmation now.
All right, so take a moment and see if you can read these luggage tags. You can pause the video and try that on your own, and then restart when you're ready to listen to while I read. Okay, so here we have James Elson. The last name is spelled Elson. His address is 178 Golds Road, that's Golds, Harborview, Harbor is Harbour, Sydney 2012. His telephone number is 612-9870-3455. This one is for Marie-Therese Delfont. Her address is 353 West 55th Street, New York City, USA, and the phone number is 1-203-987-9077. All right, and do you have an email address? And do you have more than one email address? Some people have a personal email and a business email. So we're going to listen to the conversation, but first let's read the questions. So these are going to be true or false questions. So number one, the woman's first name is Jennifer, her family name is Whitter, and her email address is jen.whitter@hotmail.com. So let's listen.
Okay, first name please.
Jennifer, Jennifer.
And last name?
Whitler, Whitler.
Whitler. Whitler?
Yep,
And your cell phone?
54734605.
And an email address?
jen.whitler@gmail.com.
Great, thanks Jen.
All right, so the woman's first name is Jennifer. Let's listen to get that answer.
Okay, first name please.
Jennifer,
So that one is true.
Jennifer.
And last name?
Whitler, Whitler.
So that one is false. It's not Whitter, it's Whitler. So instead of a T here, she said an L. Right? And let's listen to her email address.
Whitler. Whitler?
Yep,
And your cell phone?
54734605.
And an email address?
jen.whitler@gmail.com.
Great, thanks Jen.
Okay, so number three is false because it's Jen Whitler, not Whitter. And it's also Gmail, not Hotmail. All right, so now go ahead and read these email addresses, and you can practice spelling them too if you would like, and then answer these questions. Which emails belong to people and which emails belong to a business? So go ahead, you can pause the video and try that on your own, and then restart when you're ready to hear the answers. Okay, the first email address is Gerald, Gerald .Hopkins, that's HOPKINS, @gmail.com. The next one is hello, HELLO, at telco, TELCO.org. The next is info at northwestairlines.com. And the next email address is information at St. Vincent Hospital, that's STVINCHOSPITAL.gov.au. And the last one is Santa Monica Hotel, SANTAMONICAHOTEL @hotels.com. All right, and which ones belong to people? Well, probably Gerald Hopkins, because that looks like a person's name. But the rest of these look like they belong to businesses. A .org is for an organization. This one is for an airline. A hospital, and you can tell that by the gov.au. So gov is government, AU would probably be Australia. And then here, the hotels gives you a clue that this is a business. All right, now you're going to listen to a conversation between three people, Tom, George, and Mr. Michael. So we're going to read the questions before we listen. What is George's family name? Who does Mr. Michael want to speak with? And where is Mrs. DeGrossa? And let's listen.
Hi, are you Tom?
No, I'm George. George Williams.
Ah, sorry. I have a message for Tom.
He's Tom. Hey, Tom.
Yeah, hi.
Mr. Michael wants you.
Tom, can you please go to see Mrs. DeGrossa? She's waiting for you in the office.
Sure, I'm on my way.
All right, let's listen again and fill in the answers as we go.
Hi, are you Tom?
No, I'm George. George Williams.
Okay, so what is George's family name? It is Williams. And who does Mr. Michael want to speak with?
Ah, sorry. I have a message for Tom.
He's Tom. Hey, Tom.
Yeah, hi.
Mr. Michael wants you.
Okay, so who does Mr. Michael want to speak with? He wants to speak with Tom. Okay, and then finally, where is Mrs. DeGrossa?
Tom, can you please go to see Mrs. DeGrossa? She's waiting for you in the office.
She's waiting for him in the office. All right, so you can answer some questions about these people. Maybe make up a name, an address, a telephone number, a nationality. Maybe they remind you of someone that you know, and maybe just give that information just for some additional practice with giving personal information out loud. All right, so now we're going to read this information and see if you can figure out what the questions are. That these are the answers. So what would be the questions? So if he said Hassan Farouk Ansari, what would be the question to get that answer? Well, someone probably asked him, what is your name? And he answered, Hassan Farouk Ansari. Here we have 4 Barn Street, Jubilee Chowk, Karachi, Pakistan. So what was the question for that answer? Well, this one would probably be, what is your address? Here he answers Pakistani. So what would be the question to get that answer? Well, that one would be, what is your nationality? And here we have HFANSARI at hotmail.pk. So what would be the question for that one? Well, probably, what is your email address? And finally, 92345 478 9901. The question would be, what is your phone number? All right, that brings us to the end of today's lesson. Hopefully you feel a little more comfortable with giving personal information, spelling names, email addresses, and telephone numbers also answering questions about nationality. Please subscribe, like, and share, or ask any questions that you have in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.